Hi everyone, this is Richard. In this video, let's talk about dependency injection. So dependency injection is when you are capable of getting one class and its members and inserting it into another class for that other class to be able to use it. All right? Let's give an example here. I made a class dog, okay? And in the dog, I'm going to say the fur, whether it has fur or not. So I'm going to define fur as a bool and say true equals long fur, false equals short hair, or hair, fur, whatever. And then I'm going to say public int number of legs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Say there's 3 number of legs. Dog number of legs is 3. And so I created a dog, and I will define his number of legs. Okay? But what if as time goes by, I have to create class cat, class lizard, class ostrich, or something like that? So I'm going to have to go ahead and create the legs, but different types of legs for each one. And that might be a little bit complicated, okay? So why don't I just create a class of legs and just insert them into everything, okay? So I'll just say class legs, and I'll insert them into class cat, class dog, and stuff like that. And so what I'll do is I'll create a new class, and it'll have number of legs and the length of legs. So I can make it a little bit more complicated because that's what I want. I want this information of this class into this class, okay? So what I can actually do here is say legs equals new legs, right? So you can instantiate a class into the new class here so that all of the properties of this class will be in this class, right? So this will be a dependency of this. This will depend upon this. Without this, this won't actually work, right? You have to have it there. So let's just do that. But how am I going to do this? So dog equals new dog, but dog dot legs is a property of the class dog, right? But also, number of legs is a property of legs. So number of legs is a property of legs. Legs is a property of dog. So dog dot legs dot number of legs. We do that, get to do the same thing right there. But we do a little more dots here. But at the same time, we do have more flexibility with a larger class to inject into the class dog. This is not actually dependency injection. This is just instantiation. This is not a good idea. I'm not exactly able to follow why it's not a good idea. One reason is because because of the dependency right inside here upon this class. If you change this class, apparently it may break this somehow. I'm not advanced in programming enough to really understand that, but it is a style that people use a lot, and so we do have to understand that. And I'm sure this is the correct way. I'm just saying that, I'm not saying that this is not right. I'm simply saying I don't know enough to be able to explain it much further than that, okay? I can explain what it is. I can't always explain because I understand it, but I don't understand what's the negative of doing this. Therefore, I can't go into too much detail. I hope that's clear. But what's the better option? The better option is dependency injection. And so what we would do is we would still say public legs, but what we might want to do instead is public dog. So I'm going to go ahead and use a constructor, okay? And as the parameter, I'm going to say new legs. Actually, that's wrong. Legs. All right. But up here, I do have to declare it outside of the constructor. So I'm going to say public legs. So I'm going to, hang on, I can't talk and chew gum at the same time. I'm really sorry. All right, so sounds good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just write as the property public legs, right? So I'm not going to instantiate it right here, okay? But from the class legs. And then as a constructor, I'm going to say the legs right here. So this will be the parameter, right? So you'll introduce it as an argument. This is the parameter. And this dot legs, remember that this refers to the object you're creating. So it would be dog dot legs here, or dog one dot legs, whatever the name of your object is. So this is the dog dot legs equals legs. So this dot legs refers to this one. This legs refers to that one. This will have the value, dot legs will have the value of the legs parameter right there. Okay? And so what we're doing is we're not instantiating this here. We're going to instantiate it up here. So dog, new dog, and I'm going to put in the parameter, right? New legs. Right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to instantiate a new leg object, and I'm going to inject it into the class dog at the constructor. And it'll be right here. This will give it the value of the new object, but this is going to give it the actual object variable. Okay? So if I do it this way, then it's the same effect, right? As the new, so dog.legs, legs is an object here, and it has a property of number of legs. So this doesn't actually change other than what I did. So the dog.legs.number of legs, that's the same thing. But this is how you would actually do dependency injection. Instead of instantiate something in the class, you would instantiate it outside the class. Okay? So I hope that makes a little bit more sense here. Don't instantiate within here. Do it with dependency injection out here. So if you have a new class, new centipede, you would say new legs. You could extend this to a number of different classes to inject into there and go forward from there. All right? All right, thanks.